Hi, everyone. Welcome to Build Bros. Build Bros, Michigan's premier build bros in Michigan. Tonight, we are going to have these fine gentlemen talk to you about anime, Gundams, and other things. And why not? You guys can start now.
Welcome back to another episode of Build Bros. What's up, guys?
Up.
How's it hanging? We got
Slightly to the
Klodian
left.
here. Oh,
Yo, what's up, everybody?
I thought you said something, Alex. My bad.
Slightly to the left.
Oh, slightly to the left. We got Nick tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Alex.
Ew.
Steve.
What's up, Steve?
No, living the dream, boys. Klodian, how was your week?
Well, typically we record this show on like Sundays, as many probably know. But actually we're recording this a day later, and so I started school. So, yeah. So, beginning of the week, starting school for my good old job, and then last week was a blast. So, yeah. Not
was
really,
good?
no. No. Just glad we're done with Gundam Wing.
Yeah, I think we all are. How's school going, though? Is it fun?
Well, you guys know that I actually did this part of the training before the school, that is, but due to some issues, I had to wait literally a whole year, and then my permit expired, so I have to basically retake everything. So basically, like doing the same thing again. I was sending pictures to Nick, like all the like
the brakes.
specific brake systems and stuff, like an air
The air ride
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, look at this. I know somebody that would love this kind of stuff. So,
That sounds
about
fun.
it.
Nick, what do you got for this week?
I haven't really been doing anything. I got my kid, and other than that, like nothing.
Still got the kid, huh?
Oh yeah, I have him for the whole week for part of summer, and then another week I'll have him.
Is
Are
he
you
enjoying
selling
his
your
summer
kid
so
off?
far?
Oh god, yeah, dude. All he wants to do is play on the computer I built him. Other than that, I mean that's what we did at his age, so I get it.
Well,
Maybe not on the computer, but
not
still.
on the PC.
Video games.
Yeah, video games, video games.
What about you,
Always
Alex?
fun.
Vertical. Living.
Oh,
Can't
I was
complain.
like, wait, what?
Can't complain. Another day in paradise.
I like your hat.
That's
No.
good friends.
WSD hat with Doc Longy. Yeah, I mean, my world, just working, then working on a couple projects with people. That's about it, man. Just been hanging out. I took a break from building. I've been fucking playing Monster Hunter Rise like crazy. I played with Brody a couple times from DIGGITY, as you guys know, but listeners. Which, you guys should definitely join the Discord. I don't know, I'm having a ton of fun in there hanging out with, just people playing games, building Gunpla. So you guys should definitely hop in there. They have movie nights, all kinds of shit. So we'll post a link for the Discord and everything. It's been a ton of fun, man. There's people literally constantly in there.
Yeah. Zealous and I were literally just watching found footage horror films.
Really?
Last 3 hours. Yeah.
Ton of fun. I like it. Nick, what are you eating?
Pork chop
Pork chop?
from the air fryer.
Really?
Yeah,
We just got an air fryer.
dude, I love the air fryer.
Making meatloaf on an air fryer. Slaps. Yeah.
Dude, everything in the air fryer. Potatoes, corn, all of it. Amazing.
Audience scrolling.
Air fryers.
I was, yeah. Just
you said
for
air fryer?
air fryers,
Pork chop in the air fryer? I must.
Yeah.
Klodian actually
Air
has
fryer game.
3.
I do. It's actually only thing I cook on, the air fryer. If I can't air fry it, then I even do my rice that way.
I haven't tried rice yet.
I don't think you can do it.
Fryer?
Yeah, you can't. No, it's gonna be funny.
Oh, you got Nick. He believed you.
Yeah, no, Nick was like, "Can you try?" I'm like,
Nick
no,
was
mean,
like,
dude,
oh, rice.
You
Sounds
can cook.
good.
You can cook pancakes in there. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to cook rice.
Shut up.
Yeah, you put parchment paper down, pour it, parchment paper, and then it will actually cook them.
yeah,
Like a
but
stack?
Like a whole ass
Shut
stack.
up.
rice requires like water and stuff to like
Yep.
constantly.
I think it'd be fine.
Okay. I never put water in electronics. That's all.
Bro, some electronics are made to have water in them.
So I just don't think those are.
Moving along, let's move on into restocks, guys. Big announcement from Leaping Panda. They got a storefront secured. So we're super excited for our partners over there.
Just so you know, you can air fry rice. I googled it. There's a bunch
air
of
frying rice, guys.
There's a bunch of recipes.
Okay. I'm as usual. I'm proven wrong. So
you're welcome.
Jeez. Way to dampen the news there, Klodian.
Yeah.
Give it up for Leaping Panda. So they secured a storefront. It'll be up in mid-September, so we'll be taking a trip out there, hanging out there for sure. When it comes to their restocks, they had the Banshee PG restocked. They had a bunch of the Origin MSDs, like the Goof prototype. That was fucking cool. North American Gundam. And then those are some things that caught my eyes, and the Astray is, of course, too. The Blue Astray Master Grade. That's what they got. I know, too, I'm sure they're probably going through some changes, too, with ordering because of securing a building. You kind of got to watch, but they're constantly getting new stuff in. So I just got the Hyper Mega Bazooka launcher for the fucking the High New and shit like that from them. So I'm just pretty excited for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to actually hire instead of just him and his wife. He's gonna actually have to hire somebody to like be at the store now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick, I know you're talking about looking for a new job, Nick.
I can't do that. They wouldn't even be able to pay me enough.
I'm just poking. I know you love it at Toyota.
Drive alone.
Toyota or Hyundai.
Nissan,
whatever.
Funny, what do you got for new type, buddy?
Yeah. So a new type. If you listen to me and you ever want to sponsor me, you can. I'll just be a little whore for you guys. But anyways, yeah. So actually, to answer your question for earlier, what I was looking at, I was trying to figure out how to say this. So they have this high grade, Amion Ghost Mark II.
Sounds like
looks like amazing. I just don't know. I just don't know how to say it. They got an MG Gundam Sirius. They got a high grade Bayudon Doc. It looks like an insect. It's really cool looking.
Is it from IBO?
I think it was from there. No, Zeta. Mobile Suit Zeta.
Oh.
Anyways, it looks pretty amazing. I just don't know how to say the name, but they got that. They have they currently have a Wing Zero conversion kit currently, going for about $105. So if anybody's interested in that might be a good buy for you. Those people that do that kind of work. They got plenty of high grades. They still got plenty of those gun cannons, first types. They got plenty of Zaku's. So if you want Zaku's, literally looking at them now, I think they have almost every single version of a Zaku. They even have the Goof over here. They also have, of course, plenty of supplies. They're always well supplied there. They got MG Grandfather, the RX-78 version 2. They've got Toggies, EW. They've got, the Rick, the MG RGM 89 Xingong, which looks pretty interesting as well. New type. They're always going to have plenty of stuff. And currently, if you guys are looking at getting anything with Mad Works, they are currently they have a price reduction currently on their whole website on new type. So if you're looking for anything. Yeah, I think
It's been
just
going
been
on
on
for
stock
weeks.
forever. Yeah. But yeah, so I think and they also have this isn't Bandai, but it is it's a Metal Robot Spirit Wing Gundam Zero for 150. So anybody that's like venturous and wants to like not do a Bandai build of Wing Zero, they got one right now for 150. So yeah, they got good stuff there.
Oh wow! All
Nick?
right, I got Gundam Pros. A lot of these are high grades, but they have the Psycho Gundam again. The Dragnar set. I'm not 100% sure what they are, but it looks like it comes with four different models, which is pretty sweet. They have the Quebly. They have both the high grade She and Penelope Gundams in their separate boxes. I think they're both like what 70 or 80 a piece.
Yeah, 70, 80.
So not bad if you're looking for like I only wanted She Gundam, so I mean I got Penelope, but you know they had the Bear Gog or Beargoy or whatever the fuck that thing's called. It looks pretty dope. They also have the Unicorn Gundam, Assault Mode, Zeta Gundam, Efreet Schneid, which is also a high grade, and then RX-79 Ground Gundam. Yeah. So I mean, like they have a bunch of high grades. They're all really cool. Check them out.
Well, I think they're doing the themed towers now too. So they're posting all their high grades in one post, and then all their master grades in another post and stuff like that.
See, that
Like
would make sense.
Yeah, it's like the post before.
Oh yeah, they do because they have
Mhm.
Epion.
Get the
What
Banshee
is
Bear.
that? Another Unicorn Gundam, Buster Gundam. So yeah, they have quite a few. They have they have a lot. So if you feel like checking them out, definitely would head on over there before they get sold out. What about you, Alex?
Got USA Gundam because
Ooh.
like a warehouse right now is they're down because they're going through a move. So
Oh yeah,
be
forgot about
excited
that.
for that because bigger area means more stuff, right?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome too. Nick, that was one of the things Nick wanted to do whenever he came on the show, was getting bigger store and stuff like that. And
congrats to him as well.
yeah, it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
The USA Gundam got English. They got
English.
English. I don't speak English.
Johnny English.
High resolution Gundam Astray, red frame, master grade. It's gonna be all master grades right now that I'm naming off. Master grade RX-78 GP01 Gundam Zephyrites. Zephyrintes. Rick Dom, master grade Rick Dom, new version.
Everybody
and-
fucking has that kit right now.
Yeah.
Master grade Jesta, master grade GNX 603T GNX, master grade Blitz Gundam, which is a really good. I haven't done the master grade. Master grade Gundam Strike Freedom, CGMF X20A, master grade GAT Hail Strike Gundam, Razor Gundam, Dual Gundam Assault Shroud. Yeah, they get quite a bit. Gundam Quan, Gundam 00 Quan, and a Quibly. Great Quibly. And a bunch of pre-orders about it.
You guys pick up anything lately?
I've basically been in a drought myself, just working on my real grade. Well, when I was working on it.
I almost picked up another one, but I have too many right now.
Trying to work through the backlog.
Yeah.
Got a ground type urban combat battle log high grade, master grade Wing Endless Waltz.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did end up picking that up.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yep. Use our code BuildBroad4 over at Leaping Panda.
That's right.
Yeah, I haven't really been purchasing too many kits. I've been mainly stocking up on supplies and shit like that, scribing and all that shit. Top coating. Started to do. I just been more so investing. And then you said you haven't been really working on anything, Klodian?
No. Having. Oh, that's right. Last episode, I mentioned this that currently we're gonna have some basement work done. So pretty much that stopped everything in the basement for now. So,
What about you, Nicky? Anything snapped up?
I've broke quite a few of the pieces off of the runners for the Millennium Puzzle, but I'm gonna wait again until I start like really recording it to do it.
No, you've been playing Resident Evil, so we'll have those videos up.
Yeah.
which one?
Oh, the VR version for Oculus too.
Okay.
Is it fun?
Yeah, the Oculus is really fun actually. I thought it was gonna be really dumb and like because I have the PlayStation for the fucking stupid headset sitting behind me. Because like I have it, and then I have the Oculus, which is over here. The Oculus is way better put together. Yeah, it's just a lot more fun. I like the controllers. They have like the thumbsticks in them. PlayStation Move are kind of weird.
Yeah. It's
So
more
no.
ergonomic. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like even on the face, it feels a lot better because it's got that over the head support. This one literally just goes behind you and
yeah, there's a new they just announced a new headset though for the
oh yeah, for
PS5.
the PS5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I refuse to buy another console unless they bring out some crazy shit that's like this is console exclusive, which they'd be morons to do, but you know, crazier shit has happened.
Mm-hmm.
But no, overall, really been enjoying that. It's just a slow grind because I never realized how much there was in between. So there's a lot like cut and you know, walking and shit that has to go because you can't just be like, because I mean, like that first episode that I actually posted of it was like 2 hours of recording, and like I had to cut so much of it because it's like 20 minutes. But yeah. So what about you, Alex?
I've been building the Delta Chi high grade lately. Love that color scheme. Like purple with white, gray and yellow. And other than that, not really.
You did the high new, or you did the new too.
Yeah, I finished that.
I really like that kit, man.
It's a really nice kit. Really, really nice kit.
I gotta fucking touch mine up.
Can't imagine the verticality of it.
Oh, I think Klodian can.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy water slides.
I don't find them that bad, honestly.
No, they're not. I sat down with fucking Logan in Discord. He gave me the lowdown on water slides. It was
telling y'all the fucking
easy,
mark setter shit like helps out tremendously.
Drink that shit for breakfast now.
Dude, shit smells like vinegar, so you probably could.
I can't smell. So. I haven't had a sense of smell in like years.
Oh,
that sucks.
Like,
this is pre-COVID. It's just my nose just burnt. I don't know. Yeah, trying to think if I've worked on it. Started scribing. I don't even know if I talked about that the last time. So yeah, I started scribing. I got the DIGGITY pin from Gun Primer. That thing's fucking awesome. It's only really for panel lines though. So like you don't want to use it to create lines. But it's awesome, dude. It's super easy entry to fucking scribing. Started working on the new, built that, painted it, put that in the GSN thing for the entry grade competition. And then I'm gonna build. My next one is the Mark II Titan form, real grade. I'm building that with Logan. Discord, shout out to him. He scooped that and sent it. Yeah, I mean, moving on. Let's talk about. You guys want to talk about some Wing? Our final conclusion to our fun little Wing series that we've enjoyed so very much.
Oh yeah.
Endless Waltz.
Well, we still need to get your take on the last episode. See if
True.
right there.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
actually decided to get your take on it before we move forward.
Honestly, I'm tired of Wing. I don't want to even. I didn't even really run it. Endless Waltz is the only redemption for that series, and I'll leave it at that.
In fact, we laid out all the episodes. If you want to go through every single one, right, Nick?
No.
You went
Yeah.
through-
They are in the Discord.
Yeah.
I'm not. No. I'm not going back in time anymore. It's been a painful watch. But Endless Waltz, Klodian, you started off, buddy.
Yeah. So I actually watched the Japanese version of it. Oddly enough, the morning of the same day that you guys were streaming it, and then you guys were watching the English dub. But no, I watched it on Crunchyroll. So like, honestly, the Crunchyroll had a phenomenal rendering of it. Like, it's high quality as far as best as the show will ever get, has ever gotten. They basically did the like some of the space effects they did were just out, like really was like a different show, like especially with the technique of reflections and stuff, which always amazed me on like how they used to generate reflections in anime, like someone was like film, some sort of metallic film they would put and would literally shine against the light, and that's literally was what you'd be seeing sometimes. It'd be like shards of metal they would put in there to accentuate lights and stuff. It was phenomenal though. As far as that, the storyline is very clunky. So what's the whole show, I guess. So that's what. Would you have been surprised if the movie was any less confusing? But yeah, it was. I think it was great actually. It was originally in an OVA, I believe, and so there's a weird like intersection where it feels like the show's about to end. It's like halfway through it, and there's like music kicks and stuff because initially it was supposed to be cut, and then they re-released it as a full feature, so it just keeps going. So you're like, oh, okay, is this what's going on? Is this the end of it? But no, and then it picks right back up. So you kind of could tell where the original OVA of it was at versus the full feature. But yeah, so in this one, it is 1 year and 2 days later from the events of the last episode of Wing, and the original foundation, the original group that started Operation Meteor, who we were never, you're never privy to that information until you watch this. The Barton Foundation, who originally created Operation Meteor. You sort of get into the background of one of the pilots, who also shares the same name, Troa, that is, Troa Barton. And you sort of kind of find the genesis of that. And actually, you find the genesis of a lot of the pilots, like where did Wu Fei come from? You kind of find that out in a way. What was his original motivation? Same thing with Troa, and I don't think they do Duo though. I think Duo they kind of skip. I feel like, and then obviously, they definitely of course have Hero, which is pretty tragic.
Yeah, they got his little emotional scene.
Yeah, so you kind of get that a little bit. So there's a little bit of time jumps from prior to Operation Meteor to the events of after Operation Meteor. But yeah, it was okay. I mean, the dub was fine. The dub that I caught of the show when you guys were watching it was fine. like I said, I watched the original Japanese voiced version. So it is what it is. It is miles farther than the show was ever.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. Animation wise, I don't think that the voice acting improved too much, but
They had a lot less
it
face.
wasn't as painful.
Quality was better.
I don't think it was as painful as watching that show again.
Well, there was moments where it was like, oh, yeah, we're back to the original Wing. You know what I mean? There was definitely moments where like, oh, so you had like these, like you could tell where they spent the money, definitely. And then there was moments where you're like, oh, okay, it's just back to Gundam Wing again. So.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big flaws with the show is that, like, even with this, well, I'd say a big flaw for this movie too is like the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no distinctive like point whenever you're in a time skip or you're in a flashback. It just kind of goes to it, and then you're right back in present time. You know what I mean? It'd just be kind of nice if there just a little thing at the bottom to kind of give you a time preference. I mean, I actually enjoyed Endless Waltz for the most part. You know, I enjoyed it 10 times better than watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
like 100%. I don't know. It was kind of cool to see, obviously, Hero's little backstory, him having feelings, and then
those
no longer.
Could have definitely gone without seeing that dog.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Alex was.
Carcass.
Oh, he was not doing good watching that part with the dog.
Why?
That's casualty of war, man. I think that's the message they were trying to
show the fucking
relay.
kid.
No. I think that's the message they were trying to relay there. Yeah, I mean,
gripping the body. Sorry.
I think it was cool just seeing the character closure too for some.
Yeah. Yeah. Except for the greatest flaw ever. There is one major flaw in this movie was when Zex becomes sort of the hero in a way, and you're just like, that dude's wanted for literally massive scale genocide. Like, you know, like really? Like when did he change to like literally like the point of where they were going to complete his mission essentially? They're like, oh, and he's like, I'm not, what? You're gonna drop this on Earth? Oh, and I'm like, dude, that's what you literally were doing at the end of Wing 1 year and 2 days earlier. Like, when did you change when did this all change? Like, so.
9999.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
X8999. Yeah.
Bro, yeah. It's what was it?
X18999
or
18999.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! If I heard that one more fucking time, I was gonna come unglued, bro. I was like, please stop saying.
So yeah, so the film, essentially what it's about for those who haven't seen it, or if you have really no interest in seeing it, I guess spoiler. It's basically gonna be well, we didn't really spoil anything, but basically
been out since fucking 97. If you
but it's much harder.
If you haven't watched it,
but it's a much harder. I think it's pretty hard to find typically. Like I didn't know it was on Crunchyroll actually, and I was just like, oh sweet, it's on there. But essentially, the like I mentioned earlier, the organization that essentially did start Operation Meteor is really central in this one, and they're the Barton Foundation. And what they've essentially had done was they had been essentially grooming this girl to essentially make her believe that she is the daughter of Zex Marquise. So they could
no?
Not Zex. I'm sorry.
Trey's.
Trey's Kush.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Trey's Kush Renata. That's right. Yeah, Trey's Kush Renata. They all looked alike, white people. Trey's Kush Renata, basically, and so they essentially, it's basically a big power move, and they basically initiate the original. Well, they threatened to initiate the original Operation Meteor, and so they basically invade Earth. They come from a brand new colony, which is X1899999, and I
It's
guess.
I
forgot how many nines there were. I don't
It's
remember how many.
L3X18999.
Something
3
like that.
nines.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the whole colony is actually literally a cult, essentially, because they're literally geared to destroy Earth, essentially. Like they were prepared, essentially, and so they are of the what's her name? How did you say? They had her name, but it was like
Mariama. I don't know how to.
Maria.
I watched it in Japanese. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was very hard. I no idea how they said it, even in the English dub. I'm like, what are they saying? Anyway, so they're actually essentially that army of this named after this girl, and she basically presumes to essentially kidnap Relena because through her logic, because she was the queen of Earth and then the ambassador of the colonies, that she could basically somehow have I don't know, broken logic like this whole movie was, but she somehow could have the authority to basically place her, this Merlina Malagalag, blah, 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 as basically the ruler of the entire both colonies and Earth, essentially. And so they kidnap her, and of course, Duel finds out about. Hero finds about. No, who found out about it initially? Somebody found out about it first. I would say it was Hero, because all of a sudden, without no explanation, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's so and so." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Like,
yeah, they were doing research on her or something. Like,
yeah, somehow
like,
they were like, there's a room, the scene. They're just like, "Oh yeah, I remember her." And I'm like, "What? Like, what? What? Like, why are you just investigating people randomly, weirdos?" Anyways, but I'd say it was Hero, actually.
It was Troa.
Was it Troa? Somebody was.
I thought it was Ketra.
Somebody was initially like researching it, and then Troa. Everybody has basically, it's like a micro version of Wing. Everybody has like essentially a
mental break.
Mental break of sorts. They definitely have a misidentification of each person, like because Wu Fei becomes a villain in a way. Troll becomes a villain in a way. It's kind of like a whole repeat cycle again. It's just in an hour and a half instead of 49 episodes. So yeah, it definitely goes on a roller coaster ride for sure. With identity for this particular film, but yeah, essentially, they're about to basically launch all the Gundams into the star, and they got to basically get the Gundams and attack this really small, really tiny faction. I mean, they're not that big. The battles, like, they basically whip their ass in like one battle, essentially, and movie's over with. Essentially, this is one of the greatest scenes ever, though. It's the canon. We were when I was watching with Steve and Alex, I was like, Jesus, like, this is one of the best scenes ever when he shoots this cannon and the wing is literally just fucking like almost torn apart. And that was
Don't shoot us.
That was the most.
Relena's in here.
Yeah, and then Relena's like, "Damn it! I've been trying to get this guy to kill me."
They finally had a chance.
So, but everyone comes out there. Nobody really dies except for the villain, of course. But like any of the other shows, I mean, everybody somehow has a redeeming arc story, and they're all like, "Yay, we were not involved in mass genocide and war," and yeah, and Zex, yeah, or now we call him Wind because
name change.
Because he can't really be known as anything else, or because it's that whole genocide thing kind of.
Not that anybody know what he looks like,
Yeah. What are you talking about? My flowing, glowing hair. So, but yeah, it's definitely a way far better film than the show was, for sure. Nick, I think Nick loved it.
No, I didn't like any of this movie really. The fights were okay. My favorite scene was literally where Duo and fucking Hero are in the Leos and they fight Troa and Wu Fei inside that like small ass like corridor, in the ship. Like that was like the coolest part of this entire movie.
I know that fighting
that.
style.
Yeah.
Just
He's
a
like,
Gatling
and
gun.
it's literally just him just holding this big ass
gun.
gal. Yeah, like
That's a
brrrr.
fighting style.
And I'm like,
"Oh, you!"
and I was really, it was just perplexing. But so kind of like to touch on what they said, basically the whole movie is a rehash of the 49 episodes that you watched prior, but some things are mildly changed and condensed, but it makes just as much sense, which is fucking none, which I don't understand how you could possibly do that. Like, I thought the movie was over at one point, and I was like, fucking finally. And then it was like, it started again. And I was like, like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
It's over with. Like,
yeah, I was so confused, and I was just very like, what? Like, why is this? Like, that is cruel. Like, I thought this was fucking done. And then it was like, nah, I was just fucking with you. We got like another half hour or so, maybe a little bit
two
longer.
more times, basically.
Yeah. But so overall, the whole show, the movie was basically Trey's little bastard kid that's not even really his kid, kidnaps Relina, and it's the guy named Dakeem Barton is basically puppeteering her the entire time to do what he wants. So she's doing all this basically under his orders.
Yeah. The most impressive mustache ever, by the way.
Yeah. And like, just, I don't know. It was very like, so it was like the original one, like I said, but they replaced Trey's with a snotty little kid that you're like, why the fuck is this here?
Who's like redhead too.
Yeah. And then the eyebrows. What is with the fucking eyebrows? They look like batarangs. Like, what is going on here?
Oh, I hate it when what's her name shows back.
Yeah, there was like
one
ding!
scene. But
Like,
what's her name? Doylan's Duke Delaney's.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dorothy, whatever her name was the freaking eyebrows.
It went in one ear and out the fucking other. Like, I'm just reading off some notes that I have because like I literally was just so excited that this was shorter than the 49 episodes that I had to watch.
Yeah. He was like literally snorting cocaine as he was watching this.
Bro, I was like eating and on my phone, and then like, cause like it couldn't keep my attention when like the fights would happen. Like I was like, oh, okay, I'd watch for a few minutes, and then they would start talking, and then like that time skip you guys were talking about with the fucking dog, like, it didn't even make any sense. They just kind of put it there. They were like, oh, I was so confused because I was actually paying attention up until that point with the dog, and I was just like, why is he here? What the fuck is going on? Is this like a nuclear holocaust, like winter type deal? Like, what is this? And then it just was like, boop, present time. And I'm like, okay. Mind you, this is made by Sunrise Studios, who has actually made the original show. So like, the animation's good.
It's the third party that did this.
I don't know. It says Sunrise Studios.
Yeah, there was a very beginning of it. It's
Did they publish it?
It's
probably
that what's that animation company? Kobayashi, I think is what they're called.
The hot dog guy?
Yes, the hot
dog guy.
I feel like something happened where it was like a joint. It was like some sort of joint thing with
like joint.
Where with Sunrise and
I know it was you take a hit.
But I think this other company was doing the better animation, and then. Because the animation was almost different.
See, I wouldn't even say that the animation was better. I would just say it was updated. Because, like, animation from, like, the early, like, 90s to, like, the early 2000s, like, 2001, 2, 3, whatever, like, in between that short time span, like, the animation jumped drastically. Like, the art styles, everything. Like, I mean, some of it not for the better, but some of it for the better, like, this looked like an upgraded version of Wing, but still just as confusing and weird. But I mean,
never mind. That was the publisher. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Just ignore what I said. It was Sunrise.
Okay, that's what I was like. I thought I read that right, but I was like, maybe I fucked up.
My bad. I was reading the opening the very opening of the movie.
Oh,
and I was like, what? Like it's not.
Well, they might have. You know how like Dragon Ball is technically Shueisha, but but they'll sublet it to like other animation companies and stuff for like shittier episodes. Like,
Yeah.
I think it might, or animators, anyways. That might be like that.
Well, it says it was published by. That's what
okay.
what it was.
Okay. But yeah, no. I mean, the animation was good. Okay. The fights were pretty damn good. The most memorable one, like I said, was probably that one because it was just so goofy.
Yeah.
But I still hate Wu Fei. I wish they would have killed him.
You didn't love the random wings in space scene, which is the most iconic thing about the Endless Waltz edition.
What really fucking got me was at the end when they blow up their shit. They have hero self-destructs 4 times in the original show. 4 times. And all 4 times when he self-destructs, nothing happens to his suit. Like, it's like mildly damaged. They self-destruct this time, and the whole fucking suits are gone.
Oh,
like,
yeah, at the end, yeah.
Scorched earth. Bitches are fucking evaporated.
I guess it's goodbye.
Yeah.
This time, yeah, I'm like...
But overall, it was meh. What about you, Alex? What'd you think?
I didn't hate it as much. Found a lot of shit funny I probably shouldn't have found funny. Besides the fucking dog. Wanted to hit that little girl from like the beginning. Yeah, I stand her.
I seen that and I immediately thought of you. I was like, Alex hates this.
Dude, she reminds me of the little fucking wench from Orphan. Movie Orphan.
I don't think I've seen... Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Like, to the T. Like, crazy eyes is like, watch it where you sleep type shit. Then Relina, like, what's her name, goes to smack her. And then Relina just dives in just to slap the shit out of her. She'd been waiting to do that. That was good. She was waiting for it. But, yeah, I mean, it was good. Good fight scenes. A lot of, like, better fight scenes, I think. How about you, Steve?
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it. The fight scenes were a lot better the fight scenes were actually pretty decent for the most part, besides them reusing shit in the original show. I love the redesign of the mobile suits. You know, that was pretty cool. I do think that the animation was better though, or maybe more crisp or updated, however you want to spin that. Story, kind of just
blah.
It redeemed Wing, I think, in a lot of ways. The movie did, but it could be too that it was short and not a second series, right?
Yeah.
What if they would have written this into another series? You know,
we wouldn't have watched it. No, I would have disagreed.
Veto. I mean, it was kind of cool seeing everybody's closure. I guess, you know, you see Hero has changed, which I still think he's a fucking dick, pretentious asshole. So, you know, obviously he took that loss fighting Wu Fei to show him that, like, you know, it's okay.
Yeah,
fighting and shit like that. And then they went to Earth, and then Wu Fei was ready to fight more people. I think one of the funniest scenes is like whenever all the citizens are standing behind Wu Fei, and then like all the citizens are yelling at the mobile suits, the other ones, and the mobile suits are like, they're holding their guns and they go, like, okay, like, yeah, like 200 people are scaring you, and you know what I mean, like 20 fucking mobile suits, really? I don't know. I thought that shit was funny.
Let's go to the palace. Thank God I brought these trucks. What the hell are you doing in this even movie? Like, God.
I don't know. I'm glad we're done with the series and the movies.
Yeah.
Mobile suits were cool.
Yeah. I mean,
that's my take on it. So thank God
the other ones.
Done.
What's your overall rating of the movie?
Oh, say 3 things you like about Wing, Nick.
Yeah, 3 things.
Say 3 good things.
Heavy arms. Death Scythe and Wing himself.
I knew he was just going to name some mechs. I just knew it was just going to be the mechs. Oh, good. Sick.
Audience, say 3 good things.
The length of the movie, the ending, and yeah, the Wing the scene with Wing when he's shooting the cannon. That was pretty badass.
And he purposely misses.
Yeah. And then somehow he just hops out. Like
that
did not kill me, but but nobody dies in this show, so it's fine.
No, my suit's fucking completely evaporated, but I'm okay.
Just pops out there.
It's Gundanium alloy.
Alex?
Berlina slaps the shit out of a little girl.
I made sure you saw that.
Blue heavy arms and just like
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody said Toggy's version 3.
No, that thing is ugly as fuck. It can go back to where it belongs.
I like it actually.
I like the blue.
Nah, I like blue. Blue's my favorite color, but OG Toggies is where it's at.
I'd have to rate this. The movie, I'll give 7. Give the movie a 7. The series, 4. My final answer.
Take that.
Okay.
Klodian?
Well, I feel like we rated the show.
We rated the show.
The last
We did.
episode.
So rate the movie.
So the movie, like 8 out of 10.
You just took Nick back, or
Whoa.
you're stretching. One of the two.
I think I rated the show as like 7.
Yeah, but
Just was like that much better. I mean,
like I said, man, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
Well, even if that's what it's going to be.
Oof.
Yeah. What about you, Nick?
I think I rated the show like a 4. So
Yeah,
I think
same.
I'll also give this a 4 because it was like better, but not like leaps and bounds. Like I would rather watch movie 13 of Dragon Ball Z again than this bullshit ever. At least that somewhat had a cohesive story. This was just like, we're going to a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. We're going to put fucking children in here that don't die, which is annoying. Like, you can kill kids. It's okay.
It did.
Yeah. Kind of. But
yeah.
But yeah.
Oddly enough, I was going to give it a 7 as well.
Man, I'm just an asshole, apparently.
No?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gave the show a 3, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm just a fanboy, whatever.
Yeah, you love that old animation.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. No, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm sure I like shows that you guys don't like.
Yeah, exactly. You like what you like.
Yeah.
Well,
you baby boy.
That's right.
It's been so fun watching Wing, guys.
Do we want to talk about the tragic news that happened?
Oh yeah, I actually got quite a bit of news.
Yeah, you got some anime news if you guys want to kickstart that.
I know Nick had that already primed for the big news that happened.
So
on it.
I'll start off with some like lighter stuff, and then I'll go into that because you know what, I'm gonna give you some sweet stuff before some vegetables. So there was this dope ass Dragon Ball fan film. It has really good animation. Like I actually watched it, but I'm also a fucking Dragon Ball fucking nerd, so that doesn't really help too much. But it was actually directed and animated and storyboarded by the Castlevania animator Nasir Pasha, and dude, it's so good. Like if you can watch it, I would watch it. I think it's Vegeta versus Broly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like OG Broly, not this fucking new one. So if you're gonna watch it, like I just hit YouTube. I think it's like 11 minutes, 12 minutes or something like that, but it's really good.
I think at the time of this recording, it had like 33 million views.
Yeah, so like
it's absolutely blowing up.
Yeah, dude, it's good. The animation, like I don't like Castlevania.
Like you said, like 12 minutes.
It's like 11 or 12 minutes. It's something like that.
That's not long at all.
No, and it's perfect because you know in today's society with like the short attention spans, 11 minutes is right on the money. Yeah. And then they have the hero is overpowered but overly cautious light novel will actually be coming to an end in the next 3 chapters. So that's about to end. So hopefully we will be getting a second season of that, because I watched the show on Crunchyroll and absolutely fell in love with it. So hopefully we'll be getting that. Okay, on to the actual sad news. So the homie Kazuki Takashi was actually sent to the Shadow Realm recently. He drowned on July 6th. So the police have actually did an autopsy on him already, and supposedly they think there might have been some criminal stuff going on there. Not with him specifically, but he might have been murdered. But yeah, the Coast Guard reported Coast Guard and police actually reportedly found him with snorkeling gear. So they're still investigating that, and we'll find out soon.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is actually really what got me in, like heavier into anime. Like, I loved Dragon Ball, but Yu-Gi-Oh was on every fucking weekend for like so long. On to some more better, like, lighthearted stuff. Overlord season 4 actually premiered July 8th, so the first episode is currently on Crunchyroll. I watched it. It was actually pretty good. A lot of like exposition and like talking. They're building up for the rest of the show. I believe Overlord is over. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to look into it more. But yeah, the episodes drop every Thursday or Friday. But either way, the first episode is currently on Crunchyroll. Definitely suggest watching it. Love the animation. All the OG voice cast is there from the first 3, so I would highly suggest it. Bastard, which is on Netflix. Actually, the part 2 is supposed to be premiering on September 15th. So you have that to look forward to. I tried watching it. It's not my cup of tea, so I haven't gotten into it yet.
I usually like the pervy stuff, but not, dude, it was like...
is it pervy? I just noticed he was naked a lot, and I was just like, I can't do this.
Oh, dude, it's like... I like pervy anime, because I think it's funny. This isn't... They're not being funny with it, though. It's like...
Oh, they're not?
It's okay. Very dark.
Yeah, it's... Dude, it's...
Well, I mean, it's called Bastard Heavy Metal.
Listen, she there's a part where he carries a girl on his shoulders, and she basically fucking nuts on him.
Well, it's based on the 1989 manga and show, so it's got that very end of 80s resonance and early 90s resonance where they were kind of just doing crazy. Well,
no fucks given.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't remember anybody nutting in fucking Dragon Ball. So
yeah, but that was Dragon Ball. This is
I mean, Goblin Slayer. I mean, that kind of opened it. I mean, Klodian can tell you it's 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes in. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
I think we're in season 2 of that.
Yeah, and then Vinland Saga is now also on Netflix. All 24 episodes.
Never watched that.
Yeah, it's based. I know it's a manga that was out maybe in early 2000s. I think I want to say, and then other news too. The Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War trailer has been released.
They did another one.
Well, this one was out, I think, around the 4th.
Yeah, because they had a quick little like snippet for it not too long ago too.
I think we forgot to mention it on the last.
No, I think we mentioned it.
Oh no, it's a full it's a full trailer. It's like
yeah, we've mentioned it
over 2.5 minutes.
I think whenever the original one came out, we mentioned that it was coming.
Oh, okay. Then this is the new one. It's a legit trailer. So.
Oh, sweet. We also have the Tower of God season 2 anime, which this is only like kind of like well, I guess it's not technically speculation. I'll just read what I have here, but it says season 2 anime may have already begun early production according to animator Yorisho Takeda. This leaked information was given credibility when part of it was confirmed in June 2022. Season 1 is currently on Crunchyroll, so that's another anime I highly suggest. I thought it was going to be fucking lame as hell, just based off of like what it's called, and then like some of the episodes I seen. But actually, I only watched it because a fight scene popped up on the Facebook Shorts. and I really dug it. So I was like, I'm gonna watch this. So again, highly suggest that. Also Overlord, and then if you got 11 minutes, you're taking a shit or whatever. That Dragon Ball fan film, dude. It's worth it.
It's pretty cool, especially just being like I was a little like I don't know the like why the fuck are they doing this? At first was my initial thing because I'm like why is like why is this happening?
Yeah.
But then I was like as I was watching it, I was like wow, this is actually done really well. I'm like it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like a nice little cool concept to like an alternate
Yeah.
like reality. So yeah.
Then for some anime expo news, apparently Chainsaw Man, the panel for that new anime, which is based on the manga with the same title, apparently went extremely well. People ended up chanting Chainsaw Man and everything like that, and they got to see a trailer. So
I've never.
It's the same trailer that they originally.
Yeah, it's the same one. No new additional footage, but so yeah, that's what's happening on Expo. What chain? What's wrong? What's wrong, Nick?
No, I just was laughing at it.
You're not
Alex.
excited.
It's okay.
You're not excited.
Oh, I've never seen this show. I don't know anything about it.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
I'll send it to you, dude. It's gonna be good. I remember the day that they were. I thought the anime was fucking coming out, but it was just the fucking trailer that they were launching. I was.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely
so
just a
fucking
trailer.
Excited, dude. And then the fucking motherfucker was just a trailer. I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. So I've been waiting on that. That's gonna be fucking really good.
I mean,
Mappa's doing it, and they just killed the game. So they took over, I think, Vinland Saga actually too. I think they're gonna be doing more with them.
Never seen Vinland Saga. I'll probably have to watch that.
But yeah, I mean,
I think that's it for news, man.
I think that's it,
I
guys.
think that's it.
Oh, she wrote.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Do our plugs. Obviously, you can find the Build Bros, BuildBros_MI on Instagram, Twitter. You find me, Steve, at CBXXL_builds. Definitely check out Spawn Camp Co. That's the network. It's got great shows. DIGGITY, OBO, WASD, WASD. So we check us out. Join the Discord. Have fun. Klodian.
Yo. Yeah. So you can reach me on Instagram at Gundam_Operation Meteor. And yeah, just go there, see if you like what I do, the work I've done, and follow me, like my stuff, message me. So whatever it is, whatever you kids do nowadays. So
slide into the DMs.
Yeah, slide into those DMs. Nick?
You can catch me on Instagram at BuildBroHero, HEERO, and then my Twitch is NickHenry27. Alex?
Find me on Instagram at Becca_Shiva, HEEVA, and on Twitch, Running Swamp Ass. I'm probably gonna start streaming more here soon.
I need
Big
to.
Daddy out. Big Daddy Steve.
Dropped this.
I dropped mine.
Oh, did you? Oh,
No,
Yeah?
I mean, you got to drop the episode, bro. What?
What?
We're
Drop
done.
his nuts?
He's got to give us the outro.
What?
Yes. So good.
It's been a great show.
Yeah, there you go.
Good to have everybody here. Bye.
Bye, love ya.
Everyone for time.
Sorry, I was.
I'm
I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, bro? My brain just went in 6 different directions.
I could tell. I was like, I don't think he's here right now.
Cut that part.
Checked in. Oh, keep that shit.
No, we'll be here. Cut it. All right.
Bye,
Remember,
guys.
keep on
Be cool,
gumbling.
be cool, be cool, be
Bye.
cool.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful time.
Don't forget when you go to checkout at Leaping Panda, you can use our special code BuildBros4 for 10% off.
All right, let me record that. This has been Build Bros. Thank you for listening. If you like this podcast, please share and like.